What's up, everyone? It's Tommy V from 81 Real Estate. I'm going to show you how to use those 3 spreadsheets in the beginner toolkit in the link below to analyze a deal in just a few minutes to make sure you don't get trapped in a crappy deal. Let me share my screen. This is out of my email. I'm signed up with several wholesalers here in the Jacksonville market, so I get emails constantly. This is one that came in 2 days ago. Let's break it down, see if it might be a deal. These guys at Wholesale Realty, they're great. They give very detailed pictures, information, showing you how to pull the permits like I showed in a different video, to see how old things are. They have this house right here. It says Katoma Street, estimated rent $1,500 a month, rehab moderate, estimate ARV, that means after repaired value. So if you bought this house, fixed it up real nice and listed it for sale, you could potentially list it for $200,000. Their cash price is $132,500. Let's see if it's a deal or not. It's 3 bedrooms, 1.5 baths, 1,280 square feet, built in 1960. And when you click on their link here, it takes you to a Dropbox, and they give you a lot of really good information. It gives you some really good pictures of the property, some zoomed in pictures of the air conditioner, hot water heater, maybe some pictures of the kitchen. So it looks like we're definitely going to need a pretty hefty renovation budget here to get this ready to get top rent. Because again, if we just threw down new carpet, painted the walls, and listed it for rent, probably not going to get that 1,500. And we really want, and then we're going to have surprises down the road as things break. So it's usually better to try to fix everything on the front end, get a little bit higher rent to make it more stable and predictable. It's all about reducing your stress and reducing your surprises to make your cash flow as predictable as possible. So we see these pictures here, and they included the permit. So it looks like plumbing, roof, building, electrical. So it looks like it's been a long time since anything has been done. So you're probably going to have to repair most of the items on this house. I'll show you how to fill out the rehab renovation sheet, but for purposes of this video, let's just say it's a $30,000 renovation. So we're going to come over here to our calculator. Purchase price, $132,500. Potential rent, $1,500. What's the property tax going to be? We have the address based on the posting. Go on the property appraiser website, punch in the address, scroll down here. Exemptions, this is where a homestead exemption would be listed. It's 0. So we know that the tax price that is listed here is the correct tax price when it goes to an investment property. You can scroll down here to the bottom on this particular page, parcel tax record, or we can just go to the tax website and search for the address, 6365 Katoma Street. Tax is $1,607. So we're going to throw that on our rehab sheet. Insurance for a 3-bedroom house, Duval County, probably $1,400 a month for this price point, possibly more. We'll just put $1,400 for now. Automatic budget for 10% management, 5% vacancy, 10% on maintenance, because again, things might break on this house. It looks a little old. We're gonna put the repair budget at $30,000. Initial 3 months vacant. Initial tenant placement fee is going to be equivalent to 1 month's rent, and then we enter all that in, and boom, it's going to auto populate. So our cash on cash return, we're looking at pulling in maybe $874 a month, over 10 grand a year, 7.92 cap. Again, like I said, anything over 6 or 7 is pretty good. Really, you'd prefer to have double digits, but anything over 6 or 7 is good. If we'd like to leverage this deal, do 20% down, 7% interest rate, because interest rates are a little high right now, $10,000 in closing costs. We're looking at about a 5.5% cap. Again, a pretty good deal. Not a great deal, but an okay deal. What if we were able to bump up our rent a little bit? Like if we could bump this up to, say, $1,800. We're to bump this up to $1,800 and make this almost a 10 cap, then you can see that the same numbers leveraging it, the percentage goes up. So the closer we get to 10, or really above our interest rate, that's where our leverage is actually going to increase our percent returns. So look, if we put this at 1,600 It's an 8 cap. We leverage it. Still about the same. 1,700. 9.2 cap, but we leverage it. Now our leverage is more. So there's kind of a break-even point where we can do that. But say that the wholesaler is incorrect. And this thing's only going to rent for 1,400. 1,400. It's not going to rent for 1,500. It's going to rent for 1,400. Okay, well, then we're getting close to a 7 cap, 7% interest. Ooh, we're only making $1,000 a year. We're going to do all this work, tie up $70,000 in capital for $800 in our first year, $1,200 in our second year. So you can see where when you start getting closer to 7 and then you leverage it, you're really crushing your profitability here. Whereas only if it rents for 1,600, look at that. Our cap rates come right up. So really locking in those accurate rents is what is going to be key for helping you reduce your risk. If you think this video was helpful, please like and subscribe, leave a comment. It'll help the channel. I'm going to leave a link below to this spreadsheet and to our other spreadsheets to really help you maximize your gains.